Hey, how's it going, everyone? Cassie, Madam Red, Blade Charge, Monkey 712. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, but good to see you back. Michael Gaming Channel, one of our sponsors here of the channel. Bad Jan, Fred Starr, and Malaki Atwell. Welcome back as always. We're going to wait for a few more minutes. Mrs. U-Taker, how's it going? Like the title says, this is just a character reveal. There's been a couple of characters I've been working on, and actually there's been a whole lot of characters I've been working on. Maverick Championship Wrestling, how's it going? Bad TNA 78, Wild Eyed Yeti, whoo, and Lord Amadeus. Lord Amadeus is the next guy I'm working on. A lot of work going to be going into that. Tyler Black, another sponsor of the channel. How's it going? Maggie, May, and Raging Chaos. Fuck you too, man. But welcome as always. Mark Caliber, how's it going? Oh, if you just heard me say fuck you, that was directed towards Raging Chaos. Wrestling Mama, Chris Clark, how's it going? But yeah, like I stated, I've been working on a lot of characters as of late, getting them prepared for Wasteland Domination, our next series starting off on April 2nd. And decided I'm going to end up going through the entire roster, giving everyone a freshened up look. I think it's time. It's been 2-3 months since I've really worked on anyone, and I've worked on, I believe, about 10 characters now. So it's going to take time going through everyone, and everyone's going to get a little freshened up and so on and so forth. But yes, happy Easter to everybody out there. It is Easter weekend. Yes, now you can sit down and just listen instead of talking. But let's get on with this first character reveal. And that character is none other than Mrs. U-Taker. She's a big Undertaker fan. I'm hoping I did her justice. No, I didn't go with any of the designs I was playing with previously. I figured she's got to be her own person. So let's check her out, see what she says. Since you have a show tomorrow at 2 o'clock, tomorrow, yes, Mama is going to be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. I believe it is the Merciless Show. Now, I personally don't celebrate Easter, but I am doing something different. Like we've done Easter in the past, but our kids are older now, and they're getting smart. They don't want the chocolate. So I said, screw it. I'm going to prepare them a nice, healthy soup for tomorrow. Cam Crash, how's it going? Give them a nice, healthy meal tomorrow, a nice family dinner for all of us. And that's my little thing with my family that I do for Easter. So, don't need all the chocolate anymore. They're old enough to know better. Yes, I'm working on everyone, Blade Charge. Not do everyone. That would be impossible, seeing as some of you guys are men. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for none other than the legend that is Mrs. U-Taker. Ooh, that sucks, Cassie. My boy has to work tomorrow as well. Now, as you guys can see, that there are some trademarks of Undertaker of old. But once you get a real good shot at the jacket and later on her outfit, we'll see. I went in a little bit of a different way. I thought with Mrs. U-Taker at first I was going to go extravagant, go right into it, and it's like, ease up a little bit, man. Less sometimes is a whole lot more. So I'm hoping she loves what she sees. I bet you will, Cassie. I bet you will. Chris Clark, how's it going? So a little blue flame just to touch up the bottom of the trench coat. Jake Bagwell, how's it going? Nothing else. Very cool. Maggie May, very cool. I believe Scully just got blasted on the head, neck, and shoulder. Very cool. I used to be a hockey fan. When I was smaller, I was a hockey fan. Hey, RW Jack, Nightmare Queen, how's it going? Thank you very much, Wild Eyed Yeti. How you doing, Jake? Good match we had earlier on over on Hugo Lavallee's channel, HWA. Now, I'm going to skip Alexa Weiss's entrance because that's one character I do not have the privilege to work on. So she hasn't changed at all. Hey, Brian Hillibert, how's it going? Here's the finger, you can kiss it now. Feck will be getting an update as well. I'm going to start going in alphabetical order down the list, so see how it works out. But I've worked on Mrs. U-Taker's move sets as well. I just wish the logos came in a little bit clearer on the leggings because it's a demon surrounded with blue flame, and then it has Mrs. U-Taker across. Maybe I'll figure out a way to get those designs a little bit clearer. Did you find what I was looking for, Jake? You're going to have to remind me again, bro. I will... My mind's so muddled. Chris Clark, not until Series 4. I already told you that last episode that you showed up in. All right, now Mrs. U-Taker taking care of Alexa Weiss. Taking her down to the arena floor. Now this fight going out to the ramp. Hey, how's it going, Dave? Dave Wall, my little baby brother, in the chat. Just doing a little bit of a real reveal. Oh, yes, the dog tags. I will look into that later on tonight. After, like I said, after this reveal, I'm going quickly to cook some supper for the family. Well, hopefully things pick up for you, Nightmare Queen. Oh, by Series 4, I hope to have everyone done, Mama. And, you know what? Just having to wait a little bit, it builds up suspense on what I plan on doing with everyone's character. It happens now and then, Nightmare Queen. Something you got to deal with. Up on the top rope, looking to get just a little bit froggy. Oh, and gets caught by Alexa Weiss. Beautiful reversal there by Azteca Nation's very own Alexa Weiss. Yeah, I already seen it there, Brian Hillibert. I'll leave a comment in there for you as well. Here's a cover and one, and only a one. Missy Canuck, how's it going? Now, I'm not sure if the images get blurred because I'm using the leather material. I'm going to try it out maybe later on with some normal material and see if that works. But a near fall for Alexa Weiss. Waiting for this tiny woman to break out the new moves I gave her because she's got a lot of new moves. Hey, Anarchy Gaming, how's it going? Actually, I've been meaning to talk to Mama, see if she could do me a favor, a real solid, and that would be to upload the Boogie Woogie Daddy's old moveset. I changed them since you uploaded them. I really want that old moveset back. It was more my character than what I've got right now. And that's all you need to do is just upload the moveset for me. That's all I need. dropped on the bottom rope. Alexa Weiss now being kicked off by Mrs. Utaker. A quick cover and one. Once again, kicking out quickly. Spinal tap here by Mrs. Utaker. A woman that's been in the business for quite some time. 5'4", now off the ropes and gets caught once again. Every attempt at utilizing high-risk maneuvers, Alexa Weiss is spotted, scouted, and now put her down with a choke slam. Ooh, and another near fall. Hey, just doing a reveal show and then going cooking up some chili and then doing some chili cheese nachos for the family. Then I'm going to be having a nice relaxing evening with the wife. Try 8% glow on the material. I'll try that out. I'll try it. I'm not a person that likes the glow. But if you're fucking with me, I'm going to send you a boot right through the mail to kick you right in the ass. And now Alexa Weiss up on the second turnbuckle. Binder time. Seems like she's kind of dazed and confused up there. How's it going, Zerk? Oh, gets put down once again by Alexa. Hey, All Marwolf, how's it going? Got to feel the glow, Pete. Some radioactive products. How's it going, Joker? Finally getting the upper hand is Mrs. Utaker here. We're going to do one more reveal after that, and that will be Fred Starr. Trying to go for old school did not work. Now front face lock applied. Cannot muscle over Alexa Weiss. Okay, I will definitely give that a try there, Yeti. Definitely. I've been having the problem with everybody's logos. They look so nice and crisp and clear until they're on the clothing, and then they just go to fucking shit. There we go. A nice headlock applied by Mrs. Utaker here. But once again, Alexa Weiss powering through, and there's the elbows to the midsection. I love that RW Jack. I love it. Rory Gillen, how's it going? Tough battle between these two women at the moment. Here's we go. Could be her finishing maneuver. That devastating shoulder breaker, but no, opts for the power bomb. Oh, Mrs. Utaker trapped in the corner, now sent for the ride. Oh, and what a ride it was. Hey, the Boogie Woogie Daddy's up there. All I do ask is nobody use the Godfather look. Use the alt look to him because it's what I've got planned for Series 4, the Godfather look. The alternate, that's what I'll be using for RWO and anyone else that wants to use them. Sorry, Pete, but it will not let me upload that moveset for you. What the frick? I uploaded it for you. That is the string. Oh, I know what I did. Son of a bitch. That's my fault, Mrs. Utaker. Yes, you can alter the look, bro. 2, and another kick out by Mrs. U. Oh, we know who he is, but we do not discuss that on this channel at the moment. Now, when I do reviews for WrestleMania or some of the events that WWE holds, you know, some talk about current WWE is fine. You need wrestlers for Kodak Wrestling Alliance. Well, people, talk to Anarchy Gaming if you want to get in on his show. It will be known as Kodak Wrestling Alliance. So, you know where to go, man. Hard-fought match between these women thus far. Mrs. U-Taker now on the comeback. Huge ham hocks being delivered right in the face of Alexa Weiss. But gets caught once again. Kick to the hamstring. Here comes Alexa. Tosses her. Oh, like a blood-soaked tampon. Bill Haight, how's it going? Has her up. Overdrive. And now back up, and this is it. Yes, the devastating shoulder breaker. Could be all she wrote. 1, 2. And Mrs. U-Taker, much like her idol was what I was going for. Kicking out when the going gets tough. This woman sticks in there. Will fight you right to the end, tooth and nail. Doing good now that I found you all doing this. Yes, Bill Haight, we've got quite the show. I've got 100 characters already built, some downloaded. Most of them I created on my own. And it's called Renegade Wrestling Organization. We're doing a little bit of a character reveal here. And for either new looks or upcoming wrestlers that will be joining the crew. And on April 2nd, we go live with Wasteland Domination. And the gimmick of that show will be basically Risk, the tabletop game, meets wrestling. And there it is, Alexa Weiss with the win. But tough fight from Mrs. U-Taker. Alexa Weiss is known for her toughness in that ring. Now on April 2nd, basically what it is, Renegade Wrestling Organization is held within, you could call it either the future or an alternate universe. And the current state of the world in Renegade Wrestling Organization is the shits. Yes, global apocalypse. And instead of the cities, we've rebuilt, and there are nations. Now all trouble within the wasteland is resolved in this ring. What goes down at Wasteland Domination is nation will be pitted against nation until there's only one nation left standing. There's 14 nations in total. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Can't wait to get it started. Yes, you want to contact me, find me on Skype. It is the best way. You can find me at Steel Dragon 1234. You'll definitely find me then using that. And you know what? Just for a little something, it's going to be Fred Starr debuting his new look against the new look of Wild Eyed Yeti. Or as I call him these days, Yeti Bloodshed. Good to hear, Bill Haight. Just make sure you're a subscriber. You click that little bell for notifications, and you'll definitely get to tune in. We will be going live at 8 o'clock Monday. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. And then on Fridays, it will be at 6 p.m. Eastern. All Eastern times. What am I doing? Jesus. Yes, the Joker will be getting a new look. Actually, I'm going for more of an original look for the face paint, so that way it isn't clashing so much with, the Batman character. You know what? I'm going to take this to Brawlhalla. Why not? Fighting an Irish Shepherd, good Lord. Thank you very much, Bill Haight. Yes, there's a lot of people doing this, and a lot of good shows out there. There's a lot of people right there in the chat. If they want to give let everyone know, do so now, guys. Like Shooter Carnegie, he does his own show. Welcome as always. There is Wrestling Mama, also Hugo Lavallee. Michael Gaming Channel also does a wrestling show, I believe. Joker does as well, I believe. Yes, Nightmare King is also getting a new look as well. Then there is Blazed Radio. There's Lightning Strikes, but it is off right now. Anarchy Gaming as well does a show, so make sure you check him out. Like I said, there's a lot of people doing this, so if they want to let you know right there in the chat who's all doing it, go for it. Old school text RPer. Yeah, I didn't like it that I was supposed to take the whole Bloodyard last name from Yeti. Same with Evie. And then they turned around and told me, oh, you know, we're going to be called Yeti and Evie Noctis. It's like, no, not on my show. That sounds like garbage. So, I went with Bloodshed instead. Yes, Lord Amadeus runs RAWF After Hours. That will be tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio, guys. You want to check it out, be there. Or like he says, you be there and he'll make you square. Quite the nerd. Quite the nerd. You should see him with his bifocals and, you know, his taped up glasses and shit, man. It just, oh. Now, I might be changing Fred's entrance because I really don't think it fits the whole Impact player persona. I have no idea. They're American Wrestling Incorporated. Not my business when Tyler is live. I'm sorry if that makes me sound like a dick, but it's an agreement me and Tyler came up with. There's no wrestling ties between us if we want to keep a friendship. He rocks the pocket protector. Yes, he does, Wild-Eyed Yeti. Now, he is known as Fred Starr. Lord Amadeus is very much Urkel-like. Just on, you know, he's like Coors Light is to real beer, such as Budweiser, you know. And yes, you want to find me on Facebook, you can do so by looking for Pete G. Wall. I went with Pete G. Wall because that is the name I used for my novel. Yes, he does, Griff. I do agree with that. He does look a lot more Kindred-like. With mouse traps. Yes, I do realize I smoke a lot. I do. A lot of it is mind over matter. I smoke a lot when I'm in a lot of pain, and I was in a lot of pain last night. I'm in a lot of pain right now. My left side kind of fucking with me as of late because of the weather out here, so... Oh, I plan on a lot of things with Chance Harper, don't you worry. He's not going to look so girly-like. Now, I went with a beefier look for Fred because It's always bothered me when this scrawny little fucker is pressing guys like Yeti overhead. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, I understand you can be small and tough, but man, you gotta have the muscle behind you. No, nothing wrong with oral fixations. My wife's pussy's one of mine. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit too far, maybe. No more pretty boy chants. Oh, no. He's still going to be the pretty boy in Azteca Nation. He's still going to be the pretty boy, but I'm going to take it a little bit of a different direction. I always speak from experience there, Rage. Yeti Strowman. Actually, it was kind of, yeah, you know, I wanted him to actually have clothes. I wanted him to be able to show off the t-shirt that I've designed for him in TEEPUBLIC. And we're heading into a war, so why not some combat garb like, you know, cargo pants, you know? And I didn't want it the usual black. I wanted something a little bit different for Yeti, because Yetis, you think of a Yeti, he'd be like a mountain man. He'd want to blend into his environment. So light browns and greens, that would work. Now, Fred Starr, you know, I've noticed on his Wrestler Unstoppable character, he's always wearing a singlet. But the single-strapped singlet looks like garbage, and you can't really place a decent decal on that singlet then. So I opted for this one here, double strapped, and to me it looks just a little bit better. With Jake's storyline, you going to change anything, Pete? Well, Jake Bagwell just recently underwent a lot of changes, so I think I might keep him for now. Lion Lynx, how's it going? I don't know. I always come across some sort of reason why I've got to put something on a character. It's something I do, and that's why I'm very passionate when I create a wrestler. And that's why, for the most part, I'd rather create a wrestler for someone than download them. Like with Daniel Doring. He's otherwise known as Daniel Dino in other companies here on YouTube. But it's like I've got to have a reason for him to be in the wasteland. And there's got to be some kind of backstory. So I aged him up a little bit, made him look like he's gone through a little bit of hell. And thus Daniel Doring was born, you know? Like, there's always got to be a reason for me why I do something with a character. Like Fred Starr, he's always had kind of the soccer mom haircut, kind of similar to AJ Styles. It was time it grew out a little bit. Throw a ponytail on him, you know? Grow the beard out a little bit more. Oh, and kendo shot busts Freddy open. This is why I opted to call him Bloodshed instead of Noctis. What is Yeti doing now? Taking the long walk. Trying to goad Fred Starr up on the ramp. Does not want to stop the pain he has delivered thus far to Fred Starr. Oh, this time blocked. And a beautifully placed neckbreaker takes the Yeti down, and the kendo stick in hand. Misses the first shot, but whoa! Catches it, does Yeti. And now working over Freddy Starr. Continues to lace the back of Fred. Can you all say Freddy just got fingered, man? Because, ooh, that kendo stick touched him in places he hasn't been touched before. Beautiful imploder suplex right there on the ramp, really brutalizing the body of Fred Starr. Welcome to Yeti School of Wrestling. Fred, are you dead, Fred? But yes, I will definitely be taking your advice, using 8% glow to see if that pushes out the designs a little bit more. Maybe they pop out just a little bit better, because it really bugs me. I can't make out what it says on the tights, and you know, designs should be crisp and clear when you're adding them to a wrestler. No, hold the sausage, okay? You know, some fur pie every now and then, you know, but the sausages, keep them off of, you know, or away from my face. Thank you, Jake. Thank you very much. And now, breaking out the wood. It looks like Fred got a little bit hard after that kendo stick beating. Oh, he's holding my sausage. Holy shit, man. Fucking asshole. I even said that without even thinking about it, too. Griffin, damn you fucking jerk. Fred reminds me of Chuck Norris. All the vids I have watched with the new looks, all great. Thank you very much, Bill Haight. No, you do not use Kofi's moves in my... I will be changing that real drastically. Oh, I will not change the leather there on you, Mrs. U-Taker. I like the leather too much. And if you consider the wasteland, a lot of materials would be hard to come by. There's not going to be a lot of manufacturing plants producing materials like they do in this day and age. So a lot of the clothing would be made out of hunting, you know, like skins and shit. So not a problem there, RW Jack. I like a good laugh from time to time. Oh, a beautiful reversal by Fred Starr there. Yes, I did change your entrance there, Bagwell. I did change it. I'm not showing it to you till some other time, though. Like I said, I got a meal to cook after this, and look at this. This is the power I'm talking about. Slings him overhead, drops him on his shoulder, hits the Samoan drop, and now rams him into the steps. Yeah, gotta love the intensity of the Impact player, Freddie Starr. Oh, I'm not drinking coffee. I'm actually drinking fruit juice today. Something I usually don't drink, but needed a little change in what I drink lately. Elevated inverted DDT and 2. Another kick out by Yeti. Now, you know, on a reveal show, I wouldn't necessarily need to let this match play out, but I love these two in a fight. Fish fucking there. Won't drink water because fish fucking there. I love it. Oh, and a big win for Fred Starr, the Impact player, making a statement in this exhibition bout. Oh, Jake, it's a long trip. But yeah, tonight on the list, the menu is chili cheese nachos, homemade chili. And gonna go and make everyone a nice big platter of chili cheese nachos. So that is the reveal show today. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And if you missed it, Wrestling Mama's right there in the chat. Click on her name. There's 3 little buttons to do so. Go to her channel, check out her show for today, as well as yesterday as well. Don't forget, Blazed Radio featuring Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Anarchy Gaming, he's doing some weird shit over there, so I have no idea what to call his shows anymore. You've got Bomb Pop Overdrive, and which features kind of old school with new age wrestlers. And then there's National Wrestling Federation also does a lot of old school stuff. Hugo Lavallee and Blade Charge as well does some stuff. Raging Chaos is going to be doing stuff as well. Maverick Championship Wrestling. Like I said, there's a whole lot to go and find and watch. A lot of interesting. Wild Eyed Yeti does some fantabulous shit. And I say fantabulous because his show is so awkward. There's no other word to use than fantabulous when you talk about Yeti's show. So you guys have a good night. Have a great weekend. Have a better tomorrow. Happy Easter to everyone. I'm Pete Wall. You've been watching Pillar to Post. I'm out of here.